Hello everyone, welcome back to Final Fantasy 15. We're going to go talk to Camellia, whatever the fuck her name is. The senator, ruler, chancellor, person lady, here in the breathtakingly beautiful city of Altitia. Last time we left off, I spent the entire video essentially...
Everyone here's so stylish. We're stuck in travel black.
Why not try wearing your official Lucian battle gear with pride?
You might even become a real trendsetter.
This is battle gear? You just look like Posh. You look like a biker. He looks like someone who frequently visits certain bars. And Noctis just looks like every emo teen ever. At no point am I saying any of this is a bad thing. I'm just saying that's what they look like. You know, I would hate to be the guy who models ceilings in video games because nobody ever takes the time to look up at them. And I said that nobody looks up at them, and yet I still forget to look up at them. The arena's fun if you're a maniac. I heard it was like always bet on the one with the greatest odds or so. What the fuck is happening here?
Any ideas for accommodation?
You're not gonna find it here. We're trying to rush area fucking 53 because that's about as old as she looks. Plus negotiation. You will be unable to return to the city. So you get 1 day in Altitia. All that detail, all that shit. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I was walking around. Is because I'll let you see pretty much everything, because this is basically the last time you're going to. And I made the right judgment call because it didn't just end the chapter. Until it does. Does this have dialogue choices and shit? I vaguely remember having to be the negotiator. Yeah. Well, this is some Wolf Among Us shit.
Thank you for coming.
About to be given the first secretary, Claustria. Engage her in a manner befitting a king and strive to win her trust and cooperation.
No sweat. First things first.
Pry into private affairs.
Thanks for coming to greet us in person.
It's the least I could do for a king. Wescombe didn't extend me an invitation, so I decided to extend my own. Though circumstances have changed, both the king and the oracle are finally in Altitia.
And we're going to fuck.
Luna in your care.
Empire will be handed over. I'm just gonna show concern.
Doesn't that pose a risk to your nation?
Is the king concerned for our relations with the Empire? But it's true.
Something tells me that's just gonna be the up selection that's gonna do it.
Whether we do so depends on you. Now let me ask some questions of my own. Why does the oracle seek to awaken the heart?
At this point, like, shit's fucked.
She wants to forge a covenant so I can receive Leviathan's blessing.
The answer I wanted to hear. And yet, king or not, it can't be a simple affair for
That's
you
quite
to receive
painful.
a
It
god's
involves
blessing.
a really huge dildo.
Let me be frank. The potential chaos worries me.
Chaos.
You know better than most what took place in Lucis with the Archean. Tell me, what happened?
You know better than most what took place in Lucis with the Archean. I mean,
I met Titan, and he gave me his power.
Just like the legends, though the Empire doesn't like
well, they
the
can
way the
suck it.
story goes. Even as we speak, they mobilize their forces. It seems there's no avoiding chaos. It will most likely come to war. However, I don't care to host a battle on my soil. The gods and the Empire be damned.
Be realistic. Well, the Empire can go fuck itself.
I don't suppose you'd cry over the Empire's losses?
An intriguing suggestion.
I'm just picking up These are the responses I would have been
Seems to me
picking
you
anyway.
want a proxy to fight the Empire.
Very sharp, Your Majesty. But before we go into that, there is one matter I'd like to settle.
Noctis's face looks more like a
Without
villain.
further ado, let us talk terms. If you wish to hold the right, you must ensure my citizens' safety and aid in their evacuation.
A feign apathy. Suggest further measures. Now my brain says like,
That's fine, but what about damage to the city?
Your concern is appreciated, but I am prepared to accept some structural damage. Keeping the citizens safe is my chief concern, and therefore yours. And that is not all. Once the rite has begun, I will not be accountable for what follows. You are on your own.
We've been doing well this far.
Not a problem. We know how to take care of ourselves.
Thank you. I'm sorry we cannot do more, but as I'm sure you are aware, few armies can stand against the might of the Imperial fleet. That is all for the terms. To review, you are to ensure our citizens' safety and engage the Empire. Do we have an agreement?
Yes. Just diplomat.
All right. Let's fight together as allies.
Allies? Such a vote of confidence. Well, you can trust us to do our part and keep the Oracle safe. A final warning, though I doubt it'll come to it. My duty is to my citizens. Should any harm befall them, there will be a reckoning for both King and Oracle.
All right. You do what you must for your people.
You're just like your father.
I know I'm not talking too much here, but I'm just like, I'm trying to at least pay attention.
Madam, it's time.
Assign 3 of your own for the evacuation effort. Whom you choose is up to you. According to our intel, the Imperial fleet will be 4 warships strong. Steel yourselves for a full-scale battle. I'm glad we could talk. We can each act in our own interest to our mutual benefit.
Wow, they actually animated the handshake. That is rare in games because it's so difficult to do. Also, this entire conversation was ultimately meaningless because it doesn't really matter what you do. I think you may be able to fail it, but all of that talk, like it's your job to do this. It's entirely one-sided. This entire sequence only has one route. And it makes me think that stuff like this was supposed to be sprinkled throughout a much larger game. Like, you know, this game has a lot of indicators that it was supposed to be a much bigger, much more complicated story in game. I think this kind of negotiation was supposed to be in more places. But, I mean, oh man, Wolf Among Us though, like that whole final conflict of some sort. Oh goddamn, we hit the fucking end of the chapter, didn't we? Oh, I guess not. But no, that whole end encounter, it's like we have to sort of negotiate the life of somebody is.
I can't promise.
But your time limit is really strict, and you have to calm down a fucking angry mob. It's insane.
What can I say? I have a soft spot for the young and tragic. They've lost Regis. They've lost the crystal. Was it so long ago the last oracle was taken from them?
Not really.
We've seen the Empire go mad these 10-odd years.
The day of the right. So much for being able to walk around and smell Altisha's butt. And now we're playing Twilight Princess music. Sounds like it, at least. To me.
During the rite, we must see to it the Empire does not harass Leviathan.
Gonna be tough to pull off before the king receives her power.
And with 3 of us on evacuation detail.
Indeed. The best we can realistically do is to help the Hydrian help herself.
What kind of help you talking about?
Just like Titan, the Empire will seek to immobilize Leviathan.
Oh, with the harpoon things?
If we can dislodge them from the goddess, she will have a fighting chance.
Meanwhile, the boat driver's
Sounds
like,
good in
what the
theory, but
fuck
don't
am I
push it.
driving these boys
It's
to?
pointless, unless you can get that blessing.
Stay flexible, stay alert.
The reason I didn't get on this waterway beforehand is this just takes you to the Totemostro. Unless I've completely lost my mind. But I think we'll be able to walk around here a little bit. So, this might have a, like, 1 or 2. Well, I guess not. Whoa! I've not met in 12 years since the Imperial conquest of Tenebrae. They maintain a correspondence all the while by means of a notebook passed back and forth.
If worse comes to worse, you can threaten to throw the trident into the sea. Then they'll listen. In the meantime, it will be well guarded. Better than the Oracle
I'm
herself.
literally right here.
Understood. I shall reclaim it at the altar.
Remember, you'll be under Imperial watch.
Right.
Think of it as a necessary evil in order to forge the Covenant.
Okay.
I am in your debt.
Once it's over, you may go as you please, but you do so without our protection.
So be it.
You'd better get going. You're public.
Now, if it seems like Camilla is a bit of a villain, or a bit of an antagonist, maybe not the villain, but, or like the big motherfucker, but, well, whatever. Sorry to disappoint you. This is one of the last times you ever fucking see her. She's got a little bit of bite. It's like, oh yeah, you've got the guns, but you can't fucking kill me. Like, isn't that a bitch? It's like, we got the power to kill you. Yeah, but you don't have permission.
Knocked. You in position?
Yep.
Don't forget the plan.
You guys too?
Of course.
Okay. PC port or not, this is fucking impressive, the amount of people. Holy shit.
Talk about a crowd.
Although it also looks like all the fidelity has gotten shit on. This looks like Sonic 06. Although the reflections still go. What the hell? Wait, was I supposed to move around, or am I just looking around? I probably should have been walking forward. There was probably animation and all kinds of shit, but I was just seeing what the fuck the graphics were doing.
Dear friends,
Everyone shut the fuck
I
up!
stand before you today. With little hope the words I speak shall reach beyond these walls. For slowly but surely the light fades from our world, and as it does, the shadows shall loom ever longer until all succumbs to the darkness.
Darkness. No parents.
That evokes
Huh,
terror,
literally.
hatred, and sorrow in the hearts of
And
men.
Batman.
The ashes
And
of
Batman.
Lucis. A dream of peace, twisted into a nightmare
And
of
Batman.
death and destruction, claiming innumerable lives and leaving myriad souls to suffer.
Luna.
Yet I beg you, do not surrender to despair. Have faith, for our gods watch over us. By their blessings, by the stars that light the heavens above, our world will be delivered.
I don't know if
from
you
the
could tell, but this
perils
is
of the
not
dark.
pre-rendered. This is all in-engine.
I stand before you here.
And yeah, it
in
looks like
Altissia
Sonic 06, but that's a lot of
to
motherfuckers.
call upon Leviathan, goddess of the seas,
And secretly Batman.
by the sacred rite. I will commune
And
with the
Batman.
Hydrian. But first, I offer you my solemn vow. On my honor as Oracle, I will not rest until the darkness is banished from our world and the light is restored.
And they're casting shadows. Good lord. Okay, this is pre-rendered though. At some point it switched to pre-rendered. Ha! I guess it's so I could cut to like Disguise or wherever. Yeah, but that's and they have like reflections and shit. What the hell? This engine's fantastic. Here, sort of. How long do you think it's going to be before they remake this game and then it's like somehow worse but yet better in a lot of ways and looks amazing? Whoa! That's a dead-eyed looking secretary lawyer.
Knocked.
Okay.
Empire's here.
Possum, go away. Sorry.
Dropships are closing
Not
in on the
now.
port. Look for a vantage point to approach them.
Okay, look after the citizens.
We got them covered.
So, it begins.
That it, dude. Rise by which the Oracle rouses the slumbering gods and entreats their aid. We get some nice music. Wow, they're using like proper cinematography in engine. Oh, you ain't singing.
It is
The
I, Luna
fuck?
Freya,
Are we watching
blood
Full
of the
Metal Alchemist?
Oracle. Goddess of the seas, I beseech
Is that you, Envy?
Enter into this covenant that the king might reclaim the stone.
Impressive. And there's no tricks pulled there. That really is that big. Imagine if I didn't have the subtitles on. That would have made no fucking sense.
Civilians?
Almost there. We'll join you when we're done. The Empire has the Hydran surrounded. Hurry, Noct.
I don't remember this being a difficult battle.
Most likely.
Time to lend the Hydrian a hand.
Kick ass! What the? Oh, I'm using the fucking katana. Get rid of that shit. All of a sudden, shit gets easy because, hey, this is a story bit. We don't need people stuck and frustrated on, you know, various things.
Let's do this.
Okay, really? Something tells me we need this to get around. Oh. Or I could be entirely wrong about that. Whoa! Howdy, boys! What's up, Chum? Alright. Ah, kick fucking ass. Oh, I missed my opportunity to add to the ascension tree. That really does sound like Envy. At least I think. There's at least one character in FMA that sounds like that.
That the King of Kings is to drive the darkness from our star.
Water asshole. Okay, you can tell this isn't a Team Ninja game because her white dress is not see-through right now. You can also tell it's not The Witcher because I think they would have done the same.
It is in receiving mercy that men offer praise, and in shedding grace that the gods solicit worship.
That's probably just reversed. Maybe with an altered cadence. So, look at the money they spent on this shit, and yet, like, you can see the game they were trying to
The
make.
king will prove himself worthy.
Bring it on! And Batman.
Knocked.
I'm such an ass.
But what about you guys?
We'll wait below. There's only room for two. Knocked! Jump!
Fucking jump!
Push it!
Okay. Mirror's Edge!
Man.
No time for questions. Who are you?
How was this?
New ride we borrowed from the Nifs. This will get us in close.
Serious?
Here she comes.
I got this.
Oh,
I'll get as close as I can. Then it's up to you.
All right.
it's gonna be blocking and parody. Whoa,
Finding this baby.
whoa.
Not making this easy.
Hold on tight.
Literal quick time events. How can you get a bad report if you literally just do what the game tells you to do? Oh, shit. Really? That constitute. Why don't you give me my mission and report card after the fight? It was actually pretty similar to fucking Luqua. This is Luqua's form, I think. No! Who was the water dragon? Fuck!
I need your power.
Elma! Sea serpent. I'm sorry. And I call myself a dragon mate. Oh, well, his back's broken. He's ruined forever. His spleen is now jelly. Defeat Leviathan. Are you high? Fuck it. Seems a row. Okay. I'm expecting button prompts. Besides that, I have no fucking clue. Well, that's property damage. What the Christmas ham? Oh. I tried. I give up. Oh. Good lord, how far can this motherfucker go? I'm just gonna have to do this until I can get someplace safe. How did that fucking work? Or is it... Okay, what happened? Really? Now you get lung cancer? Oh, it's the embodiment thereof. I lost your fucking hat, dickhead.
About that ring. On second thought, you let him have it.
You asshole.
And do remind him about the crystal.
Teen-rated game, can't show blood, but she should be just freaking
Oh, Prince,
gutted.
your bride awaits.
Joke's on you, I'm into that
I
shit.
will pass the ring to the rightful king. When the prophecy is fulfilled, all enthralled to darkness shall know peace.
Alright, nerd. You have your nerd fantasies in your nerd world filled with nerds. I have the power!
How sweet. But please, Lady Lunafreya, you first.
She finna eat it. If she doesn't, then I really don't remember shit. Oh, was she filled with ink or something? Is this the edit of School Days? I remember that being red. Did they edit that? If I were to get a PS4 and get an original release of and get this game's original release and then not connect the bitch to the internet, would it be red? Would I be able to get this far without losing my goddamn mind? He's gone supersonic. I mean, saying. Oh. In case you wanted, if you wanted an epic fight, you fucking get one. Spectacle. Testicle. Wallet. And watch. I mean, I'm not going to say that this is like exceptionally good battle design, but it is spectacle. And if you like, this is essentially turn-based combat without turns or proper combat, and I don't give a shit. You can warp strike. You can do most of the stuff that you already can. It's just shit the bed. Get away from that shit. How far back can you go before the warp strike gets powerful? What the? The camera fucking took a vacation. The royal arms, they don't hurt anymore. Your power may actually be dictated by how many royal arms you have. Did I hit him? Her? Technically it is her. So it is Elma. It is a lady dragon. I bet she has massive titties. Whoa! Where are you going, girl? There you are. Hello. Honey, I'm home. I live in your neck. What the Christmas? Get the fuck out the way. It's funny, I get hit by everything in The Witcher and I suck balls, but this giant motherfucker I can avoid despite it not having anywhere near the programming power. Yeet. Kick his ace. Or her ace. If I were to turn this down to easy, this fight would already be over, but what's the point in that? Where are you at? Whoa! Trying to eat me out the sea, you clever girl. I mean, you mostly just hold buttons in this fight, I think. Yeah. I'm not choosing to do these attacks like this. That's just what Noctis is doing. Mr. Noctis Lucius Callum. Everyone talks about the Lucius family, and yet it's Noctis Lucius Callum. Is that like his mother? God dang, the music's cool. Maybe it's distance. Like, after a certain distance, he starts flinging shit. Which seems to be more effective anyway, so why don't I just let him do that? Oh, quick time event. I think. Nope. Huh, ain't getting no radio signal off that antenna now. Cut her head off. Head off. Apply directly to your neck. Oh, shit. This seems to be far more effective. Why don't we just do this? Unless I have to. Oh! I'm blocking. Head off. Apply directly to your face. Oh. Push a button. Pushing a button as fast as I can. Yeah! Now what? Get pooped on. It's gonna be a hot minute before we see something that impressive again. With that kind of budget, but you know what? It just makes it all the more special. How are you still alive? Oh well. Happy for Noctis. I also still don't care. Well, you and your fucking nursery rhymes. $10 says there's a quick time event. 20 says I miss it because I'm drinking water and leaning back in my chair. Whoa! How is that giant motherfucker smaller than Great Value Elma? So she's badly hurt and she's protecting him. God dang, can you imagine seawater getting in that wound? That'd be like turbo menstrual cramps. Flowers.
Noctis.
Stop shouting, I'm napping. Freya.
So,
yes, I did.
You found your way here.
Did I?
And you found me. A chance to see you once more. Who would have thought?
Well, what do you mean? Why wouldn't you see me?
Because my prayers have been answered. My calling fulfilled.
Must be nice. He's got a bit of a leafy chin going on there.
You are the one, Noctis. The stars.
There are stars shining in the sky every time you walk by.
It seems so long.
Flowers of Tenebrae.
You'll find they await you still, looming from hill.
Fuck is a veil?
Will you be there?
Probably not. Man, I'm ruining this scene, and I'm about to ruin it even more. That was a highly unimpressive fart. What the fuck? Are we... Sounds like Violet Evergarden.
Would that I could join you. But this moment will have to be enough.
How is it she's prettier in the pre-rendered cutscenes? Like, I guess something's weird.
It's not right. All I wanted was to save you.
Oh shit, water.
When the world falls down around you and hope is lost.
Oh yeah.
When you find yourself alone amid a lightless place.
Okay, when this music kicks in and this symbol and this imagery kicks in, I'm all in on this.
And that I watch over.
I know I was talking shit, but like right now I'm like, stop talking me. Stop talking me. This scene is great.
Farewell, dear Noctis.
Now imagine proper build up to that kind of shit. I would be bawling. Like a baby. You gotta kind of feel bad for the guy. Like, he's a bit of a spoiled prince. Didn't really have to deal with much. Then his dad just kind of sends him out on a trip to get married. And he has to grow up into a king without so much as as the suggestion of guidance. It's gotta be fucking shit.
Back with us.
Yeah, I do kind of feel bad for him. To a point. Now he really does look like Albert Wesker.
Though it may take a bit.
No shit.
Small sacrifice in the greater battle.
And Luna?
She really is the moon now.
She has passed.
Oh yeah, and his childhood friend and his bride-to-be is now dead, along with his dad. I kind of wish this was a really long game. I wouldn't be recording it if it was like an 80-hour motherfucker, but you know. Shit like Altissia, it was like I was saying, I wish a game would just let me spend a lot of time here. Imagine if this was the catalyst that made him leave. Like if the first half of the game was something like this. You expect it to be one kind of story. This kind of maniacal shit happens. And then he has to go out and leave the comfort of his home or something. Like it's fucking nuts. This is a game filled with lost potential, and it sucks. But as I've stated before, I still like it. Like, I get it. Like, it's around this point that I start to get what it's trying to do. Even if it doesn't succeed. So who wants to take bets as to which one of his good buddy old pals bites the dust to make him feel worse? I'm not saying it happens, but I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I'm gonna keep you in the dark. Something about darkness, light, blue blight, and frickin' the trial of the Leviathan. This is the end of the chapter, I think. Well, hot damn. I mean, why does Prompto have 2,500 EXP? That's kind of silly. Anyway, also notice how the button prompts are this again. Like, like just the other day, they were like the Xbox prompts. Now they're generic. See, here's the lighting engine taking a vacation. Here's Ignis taking a vacation. There's Ignis on his That's the Chancellor's room, or whatever the fucker she is. Were they all in the room and I just missed them all? What, the first one wasn't good enough? What the fuck? We'll take both. Where's my manual snaps? No, I want the auto snaps. Okay. That's there as a buffer. This one might... This one's a bit more... That one's more artsy-fartsy. Alright, Prompto looking pensive in an important room. It's probably the most serious he's ever looked. Important moment for diplomacy? And then a... gondola. And then a telephoto. How? No, that's an impossible shot. Prompto would have to be off the ground to get that. So unless he was getting thrown around like a rag in the wind, that motherfucker was on the ground and had like a curved magic telephoto lens. It looked like bigger than Tyrone's dick, just taped onto the front of his camera. It curves. It had to curve because it had a pump used on it as well. And it had to get it from like 10 skyscrapers high. Like we're higher than fucking Cheech and Chong to get that photo. At least that's my thinking. Heart of a king. Across the water and onto the rails. Ah, shit. We really are in the linear part now. Like, ain't no car, ain't no boat, ain't no nothing. We are seriously in this for, I say the long haul, but yeah. Can I just pause this? Okay, so this is, I'm just going to pause. I'm just going to stop it here. Fuck it. So we'll stop the recording and we will resume this so-known bitch tomorrow. Both for me and you, because that's how I do things. It's been fun. We got that whole Leviathan thing taken care of. Walked around Altisha. What was that, chapter 10 that we're starting now? So chapter 9 would have... Well, whatever. Well, if I'll figure it out, it's not your concern. Thank you very much for watching. I am the Dave, signing off. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you next time. Because, not many chances for me to get lost now. This game is about to get super linear and super story heavy. Like, if you thought it didn't have that much story, you're about to get some fucking story. See you there.